Boah, da fällt einem echt der Stein vom Herzen, oder? Meanwhile, Liber Kingdom... Oh, das ging gerade zu schnell weg. Ich glaube, das verheißt schon wieder nichts Gutes. Ich lasse mich da wahrscheinlich wieder zu krass von der Musik lenken, aber die sagt ja auch immer schon viel aus in dem Spiel, ne? So, wer oder was wird da jetzt rauskommen? Wie ich immer die Augen zusammenkneife, weil ich mir denke, die Person kennst du doch, oder? Strange Kid, ne? Ich glaube, den kennen wir noch nicht.
Oh, what a lovely little hideaway. The professor's taste remains excellent as always.
You're late, Campanella. Was zur Hölle ist Campanella? Bist du Männlein oder Weiblein? Aha. Coolen Mantel hat er an. Was, Mr. Bladelord?
Why, Mr. Bladelord, hello. It's been so very long. The last 6 months were so dreadfully dreary without you.
Muss mir den erstmal angucken. Irgendwie sieht der cool aus. Das sind bestimmt alles Leute von Uroboros, oder? If I helped you mean that. I understand you handled the attacks on those bracer guilds in Erebonia. You must have enjoyed playing with Cassius Bright.
Ah, you heard about that already. There goes half my fun. But oh yes, the man was incredible. There's no way he could have known about me, and yet he always managed to put together a proper counter to everything I did. As a result, I broke one of our Jäger corps, I'm afraid.
You broke Jester, huh? I did train them to some degree, but normal men do have their limits. I suppose throwing them up against the Divine Blade was too much to ask of such men.
But hey, I managed to keep him tied up until your little sabotage mission was completed, so all's well that ends well. Oh wait, I'm sorry, you were looking forward to having fun with him yourself, weren't you?
A little. But the blade has been bound by the chains of duty. There's no longer any hope of stopping us through official means. He is no longer a threat.
Hehehe, looks like the professor's plan succeeded brilliantly. The other members are already in Libel, then?
Yes, we all conferred for the first time yesterday. Was? Bleu Blanc has apparently been here for a while, however. The Phantom Thief, the Dire Wolf, the Bewitching Bell, the Angel of Slaughter. All of them powerful and not a normal one in the lot. Okay, krass, das sind bestimmt alles zukünftige Endbosse oder so. Die Namen klangen schon so danach.
Haha, mind you, you're not exactly one to be talking on that score, hmm? Oh, speaking of the hopelessly crazy, what about him? Is he still playing hard to get?
Der redet bestimmt über Joshua, oder?
Haha, this is going to be so much fun. Out of all the enforcers, he's the finest undercover operative we have, well, had. I wonder how long he can evade the sight of the Blade Lord and the Faceless.
In his heart he abandoned the society years ago, with all that entails. I doubt he'll be able to pose any real threat. Now I'm not sure I'd say that. Okay. Das ist Alba. Den rieche ich doch auf 10 Meter. Wise Man, ja, genau. Hello, Campanella. Good of you to come all this way. You have my sincere thanks for your excellent work in delaying Cassius Bright.
Haha, it was no trouble. It was a fun bit of work, in fact. Speaking of fun, though, I must say I've taken a look at your plan. It seems like you're preparing to have quite a lot of fun.
Well, such praise from the fool, I'm flattered. I think you'll find it to be even more enjoyable in practice. Compounding your delight will be the fact that everyone participating is pursuing their own individual goals as well. Myself included, of course. Even our fine silver-haired friend here has his own plans in mind. I won't deny it. I kindly ask you not to imply anything about my loyalty, however. No, it was simply a jest, nothing more.
Oh, I see. There's more than meets the eye here. I do so love such games. Well, either way, your bad taste has a special kind of artistry to it, Professor. As for me, I'm going to make sure I enjoy myself.
Come now, bad taste, you wound me. Regardless, you're free to watch the plan unfold to your heart's content. You are, after all, a representative of the Grandmaster.
Oh, I intend to.
And so, Enforcer number 0, Campanella the Fool, enters the audience. Well, wise man, I shall enjoy watching the Anguis Gospel plan unfold to the very end. Das muss ich mir dann nochmal in aller Seelenruhe geben, bevor ich die nächste Folge aufnehme. Ich glaube, das Gespräch war sehr, sehr wichtig. Meanwhile, Erebonian Empire, Southern Regions. Okay. Die Musik ist irgendwie wahnsinnig traurig. Ich weiß nicht, inwiefern das hier mit den Personen zu tun hat, die wir hier sehen. Sind wir hier schon mal gewesen? Also im Second Chapter mit Sicherheit noch nicht. Die kennen wir doch aber auch, oder? Ich bin mir noch nicht so ganz sicher, was das Spiel mir damit gerade sagen möchte. Das ist doch Joshua, oder? Black-haired boy. Karen, I'm home.
Hey! Joshua, where did you go?
Okay, sind wir hier ganz normal in der Gegenwart, im Hier und Jetzt, Josette?
Good, here you are.
Wissen wir, wer Karen ist? Ich versuche gerade meine Erinnerungen zu kramen, aber irgendwie macht es bei dem Namen momentan noch nicht wirklich Klick.
Sheesh, don't freak me out like that, running off on your own.
Why did you follow me? I told you, I have personal business here and you did not need to come. Ist das total schön, Joshua gerade wiederzusehen.
Oh, thanks, really cute with the gratitude there. And after I ran out here to look for you. Yeah, plus being all, hey, mind your own business? That's like asking us to follow you. Don't quite get the interest though. Nothing but burned out shells and ruins here. Place looks old too.
Dawn, ja, die kenne ich alle noch. Kein Wunder, dass die mir bekannt vorkamen. Das war aber mal die Blauhaar-Gang, so habe ich die doch beim letzten Mal immer genannt, oder? We lived up on the Northern March a few years back, but I never heard anything about a town in the south burning to the ground. Bit of a shock, this. What was this village called, lad? Hamel. That's what it was called once.
Hamel, never heard of it. Kai, you ever heard of it? Doesn't ring any bells, I'm afraid. You got anything done?
Hang about a second. Das haben wir, also das mit Hamel, das haben wir doch im First Chapter alles live miterlebt, oder? The Imperial Government might have said something about a Hamel way back when. No, been too long, can't remember what it was about.
Real hair, bro, thanks.
My business here is done. I thank you for coming out here, even though it doesn't really concern you.
Well, it's no big, but mind if I ask something? You're acting way differently than the first time we met. You aren't leading us on or anything, are you?
That's a little ironic coming from you. As I seem to recall, you were putting on quite the performance when we first met. What I used to do was not really all that different.
What? So, what is the real you or something?
What is this? Ich kann schon wieder gerade nicht lesen. So, what is this? The real you or something? So rum. The real me, if you want to think of it that way, you can. The point is, I'm hardly a bracer any longer, and I'm certainly not the young junior bracer you remember.
We are obviously missing some details, but I can respect the fact that you have your own reasons for doing what you do. Besides, you seem a bit easier to trust now, what with being more honest in a way. Not quite like before, when you were wearing a sheep's skin, I guess you'd call it.
Besides, we owe you for saving us from the royal army. We'll let your little insolences slide for now. You hardly need to let anything slide. I saved you because I require some useful pawns. All I need is for you to work enough to pay that debt back. Oh, you really have a thing for getting the last word in, don't you? Well, it doesn't matter to us. Your plan is exactly what we needed anyway. We'll be making plenty of use of you, too, Mr. Chessmaster. As you wish. Simply remaining in my company puts you in a great deal of danger. I will support you to the best of my ability through what is to come.
To the best of me, ungrateful, unreliable, and uncute. And to think I thought, even for a second... shut it, just drop it, okay? Josette, calm down. The point is, we're allies until we all achieve our goals. We'll be counting on you, Joshua.
Yes, as am I with you. Well, shall we head out? Yes, let's return. Okay, also der verbringt jetzt seine Zeit hier mit den dreien. To the land being swallowed by the creeping shadow. To liberal. Okay, sowas ähnliches habe ich mir schon gedacht. Ich glaube, das wird übrigens der totale Überlängen-Part. Oh ja. Vielleicht werde ich das auch aufsplitten. So, muss ich mal gucken. So, dann saven wir das Ganze mal. Ich fange jetzt mal wieder oben an. Jawohl. So, und dann geht's weiter zum Next Chapter. Kann es sein, dass das Spiel jetzt erst so richtig beginnt? Das war doch der letzte große Dungeon im First Chapter. Ich erinnere mich, ich fand diesen Ort irgendwie sau cool. Kevin, ach, da haben wir ihn wieder. Wartet mal ganz kurz. So, ich musste jetzt gerade nochmal wegen der Zeit ausrechnen, wegen der Aufnahmezeit und so. Das ist bei Konsolenspielen immer ein bisschen einfacher für mich, aber dann werde ich das jetzt hier wirklich alles am Stück machen, weil hier ein Cut wäre irgendwie blöd. Ich will auch wissen, wie es weitergeht. Adios, that was one heck of a trip. If it's much further, I think my legs are gonna pop off. Pop off, ich wollte eigentlich off sagen. Julia, hey, so sieht man sich auch mal wieder. Well, you can relax now. This is the lowest floor of the seared area. Wait, really? Ah, thank the goddess. If you told me we were only halfway down, I think I'd be floating off to meet her right about now. Really, Father Kevin, you're being a little too humble. I can tell you you're extremely well trained for a priest. If you were not, I doubt you could do the job you do. Casing. Read like a book, a children's book at that. Well, it's no big if you figured it out. We're close to the von Ausleser family anyway. Bin gerade schon wieder voll über den Namen gestolpert. Oh, speaking of my job, that thing the mayor of Ruin had. Ah, the Kronos Rod. In accordance with our pact, it's being kept safely secured using the prescribed methods. We can hand it off to you whenever you wish. Perfect, perfect, thanks. So anyway, the thing we discussed earlier, mind showing it to me? It's down here, right? Yes, follow me. Spiele ich jetzt mit den beiden? Nee, ich glaube, wir werden denen jetzt einfach nur über die Schulter gucken, oder? Ah, interessant. Kevin wird bestimmt der sein, der sich als nächstes Estelle und Annelies anschließen wird, insofern die beiden Mädels überhaupt zusammen weiterreisen. Well now, would you look at this? I imagine even the church will have difficulty deciding what to do with this, yes? Ich kann irgendwie nicht lesen, außerdem betone ich bestimmte Dinge irgendwie ziemlich bescheuert. This sort of artifact isn't so much big as it is gargantuan. You mind if I take a closer look? As you like, the Queen has given her permission. Please, if you understand any of this, share your thoughts. Natürlich wird er sich damit auskennen können, oder? So this is the Ring Guardian that was in the report, huh? It's kinda similar to the robot excavated in Calvert, but wish I could have seen it moving. And this? Warum kennt denn der sich so gut damit aus? Hat er darüber irgendwann schon mal ein Wort verloren? An artifact from the last years of the ancient Zemurian civilization, at least 1,200 years old.
It's clearly the core of the structure, but there's no clear indication as to what it actually does. Analysis of artifacts seem to be impossible with modern tools. They work on the same principle and energy as an orbment, but their internal structure is entirely different from an orbment's. That's what Professor Russell told us, at least. The church refers to these as gifts from the goddess given too early. And over here is...
Das sieht aus wie ein riesiger Teleporter oder so.
So just after the black orbment you called the gospel was used, all the giant pillars that were in here were set into the floor.
Yes, all 4 pillars set into the floor, like this one. Even 2 months later, we're not even sure what it means, if anything.
Okay, so a seal on the aureole, a gospel, was used. And then the device in here spoke of device towers and a second barrier. I think I'm starting to see what kind of system is at work here.
System? What system? There's nothing else here.
Well, call it gut instinct at this point, but I think it was some sort of gate.
This was some sort of gate.
Gate? Bingo! Call it a gate on the trail that leads to the goddess treasure. And the thing that opens it is a black key called a gospel. If you think about it like that, the aureole being...
Was? AWOL? Keine Ahnung.
Makes a lot more sense.
But where's this trail of yours then? This is the lowest floor. According to the professor, the ruins extend no further.
Think a little less literally. It's not a trail you see with your eyes or normally walk. It could be the septum veins that run through the earth, or maybe it's some route we can't even imagine. But that's where we'll find a clue that will lead to the aureole.
Okay. Also ich wüsste jetzt nicht, wo ich unbedingt ansetzen soll. Sneaking Shadows, da haben wir es, schwarz auf weiß. Chapter 1. Ich bin ja gespannt, vor allen Dingen, mit wem wir jetzt weitermachen. Also ich glaube, Estelle steuern wir sowieso immer. Aber das war mir gerade echt zu viel Input. Also diese Folge und die letzte muss ich mir in Ruhe nochmal angucken und versuchen, mir das zu verinnerlichen. Wahrscheinlich habe ich hier wieder die Hälfte total missverstanden, aber wir gucken mal, was jetzt hier passiert. Einmal bitte aussteigen. Ich hoffe, Sie hatten eine angenehme Reise mit Liberal Airlines. Da sind sie. Die beiden Grazien vom Dienst.
Phew! Being on an airship for over half a day is kinda tiring, huh? I know how to stretch our legs, though. Let's go report the completion of our training and duty readiness. Estelle, hello? Oh, yeah. You're right, we should go say hi to Elnan. Hey, are you... Estelle, you've got a case of the nerves, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I don't know why either. I didn't feel this way at all before I went to training, but now... Somehow, thinking that I'm really going to be a full bracer now is making me really antsy.
Hehe, I get it. You're trembling with excitement, I bet.
Excitement, huh?
You've grown way stronger over this past month, Estelle. And not just in, like, the whacking stuff with the stick department. You're more knowledgeable, careful, and you make better judgments. And now you're about to start hunting down the mystery creepos who want to doom us all, or whatever, and you're gonna bring Joshua back. I bet all that's only just now sinking in for you. I bet all that's only just now sinking in for you. Yeah, when you put it that way, that is how I'm feeling. I'm such a dimwit. I'm like a mountain climber who didn't even bother looking up at how big the mountain before her is. Having second thoughts about climbing it? No way, if anything I'm even more fired up now than I used to be. No matter how big a mountain is, you can only climb it one step at a time anyway. Even if I have to crawl, I reach the top no matter what. Hee, that's more like it. Okay, are we gonna head over to the guild? Let's go!
Sehr schön, hätten wir das auch geklärt. Darf ich auch mal wieder selbst irgendwie laufen? I see, the both of you have done well. Well then, here's your reward based on your performance during training.
Huh? We get paid for training? Not that I complain, but are you sure?
Naturally, it is part of your job after all. It won't be a problem so long as you put your new skills to good use for the guild.
Right, I'll do my best. Jawohl, received payment. Wie viel haben wir denn bekommen? Sehe ich das irgendwo? Achso, hier. Okay. Sehr, sehr schön. Wir sind Senior Bracer G-Rank. Achso, das heißt, im Senior Bracer Bereich kannst du auch nochmal verschiedene Ränge durchlaufen. Current rank is Bracer G-Class.
It does seem like you two had a quite fulfilling training period. You even carry yourselves differently.
It was. I learned a lot. If I ever get the chance, I'd love to go again.
Huh, I'm glad to hear it. Speaking of which, Kurt and the others remained at the training grounds, correct?
Yeah, Kana and Grant are doing some expert level stuff, I think. They said they won't be back for a while. I think I get what Ernan is poking at, though. The guild's down 3 full-skilled bracers now. We're gonna be really busy from now on.
Und ich freue mich drauf.
And on top of that, Cassius is still devoting all his time to the military, right?
Oh yeah. If I remember right, he's currently working out of Leaston Fortress. Cassius Brigadier General Bright has been welcomed back into the army and is now the head of military command. He's essentially the head of Her Majesty's Royal Army at this point. Okay.
Well, he's the head of the army now. I thought General Morgan had that position.
As I understand it, that was the original idea, but Morgan himself proposed giving Cassius full reign. He seems to be entrusting the future of the army to your father, Estelle.
The future entrusted to Dad? Well, we're doomed then.
Warum so negativ? Er ist doch ein fähiger Typ.
Well, I can see Cassius being given that much responsibility, you know. That's gonna mean we're down our S-rank hero too, though.
I think it's safe to say we have plenty of support from the military from now on. However, at the same time, we have new threats to concern ourselves with.
Huh? Right, you mean the society. Did they start to do stuff while we were away?
No, they've done nothing obvious, but that is admittedly how they work. What has happened are several strange occurrences over the past month. One example would be the changes in the wild beasts and monsters in various regions.
Okay, the monsters have changed? Oh, do you mind defining change, Elnan? I hope it isn't what I think it is.
To start with, heterophore, undocumented types of monsters are showing up all across the country. Even the existing monsters have become far more vicious and powerful. Travel has become significantly more dangerous. No one has been able to put forward an explanation as to why this is happening.
So every beastie out there is nastier just cause? Oh man. It's definitely the society's doing. They're trying to turn us all into monster kibble.
Calm yourself, Annalise. We still don't have enough evidence to be certain of anything. We do know one thing, though. Things definitely began happening after the Queen's birthday celebrations. That we know for certain. The first reports came in practically the day after.
Oh, crap.
Don't look so glum. We've actually been formulating a response of sorts. And I'd very much like for the two of you to be a part of it.
A response?
Woman's voice. Ah, you two are here already. I wanted to meet you at the port. Jetzt kommt Shira. Ja, wusste ich's doch.
Ey, da ist auch Dings. Wie heißt der? Mir liegt's auf der Zunge. Oh, ich werde mich gleich so aufregen. Shira. Agate.
Ich wusste es. Ich wusste, dass er mit A anfängt. Hätte ich es mal ausgesprochen, jetzt glaubt mir das wahrscheinlich keiner. Nervt mich trotzdem.
And Agate too. This is a surprise.
Können wir dann jetzt zu 4 reisen? Das wäre so cool.
Welcome back, you two. It's good to see you.
Hey, you two got back sooner than I thought.
I'm really happy to see you too, Shira.
Wie Agate voll ignoriert wird.
And Agate, hi. It's been a while, huh?
Yeah, I think the last time we saw each other was during the Queen's birthday Shindig. Shindig? Was ist das denn für ein Wort? The old man told me about Joshua, you know. I'd heard you were pretty broken up over it, but you seem back on your feet already, yeah?
Yeah, mostly. More to the point though, why are you two together? Good question, I should get a camera. This is like seeing a king penguin.
Was? Warum? Oh, really? It isn't that rare, you two. Gotta admit we don't work together that often, Shirazad. Actually, Shirazad and Agate are here to begin a special mission. I asked them to come here today for a specific reason.
Vielleicht können wir ja helfen. A mission?
Indeed, they will be tasked with investigating the Society of Ouroboros. Ah, könnte auch für uns interessant sein. Deswegen ist der gerade so böse.
What? Wait, like chasing down the agent and stuff? Isn't that dangerous?
I wish it was that exciting. Investigating might be a little too specific, though. We're barely even certain the society exists at this point, you realize, despite what Cassius says. We're gonna be wandering all across Libel, keeping an eye out for anything resembling a secret society bent on world domination. This is probably not gonna be the most exciting job ever, is the point. This is probably...
Oh, I get it. I guess groping around in the dark is the best we can do right now, huh?
Macht sie sich gerade lustig über den Auftrag?
So, I'm guessing you want us to tag along?
Yes, I'd like to assign the two of you to assist Shirazad and Agate. The plan is to have Shira and Agate investigate different areas separately. I would like for them to have a partner though, just in case the society really is as dangerous as we think it is.
Okay, so one of us helps Shira, and the other helps Agate?
Exactly. Are you willing to assist?
You bet we are. I was going to go looking for the society on my own anyway, so this is perfect. I wanna help too. There's no way I can just sit around when there's suspicious stuff going on.
Thank you, I'm glad we have the help. So, und wer geht jetzt mit wem? Well then, the one remaining hurdle would be team formation. I'd be fine with either of you, really. We all know each other, basically. You two figure out how it will work out best.
Of course, you have to push the decision onto us. What do you think, Annelies? How should we do this? Well, this might be kinda irresponsible of me, but I think it might be best if you decide, Estelle.
Oh, lauter Entscheidungskrüppel hier bei uns. Und ich gehöre auch mit dazu. Ich will mich nicht entscheiden.
What? You've only been a full bracer for a little while, right? You probably haven't found your style as a bracer yet. So how about using this as a chance to see what kind of bracer you want to be?
Annelies. Look at you, Annelies. When did you learn to talk like a professional? Das kann sie eigentlich ganz gut.
Leave it to me.
Either way, Gert's got a point. Shira and I are the same rank, but the ways we fight are way different. I barely use arts except for support once in a while. I focus more on cutting things down with my sword. Ja, das kennen wir ja schon. While I emphasize speed, the range of my whip and oral arts. You can't really go wrong with either of us, I think. Keep in mind that being a bracer involves much more than just fighting, though. Think hard and choose the partner you think matches you best.
Well, then I'll...
Das ist irgendwie ist das schwer. Also ich meine vor dem Hintergrund, dass Estelle zum Beispiel ja auch so ein Mix ist, ne? Wobei ich Estelle schon eher als Zauberin verorten würde. Also so rein vom Kampfstil würde ich Agate passender sehen, also an Estelles Seite sozusagen. Aber ich mag Shira halt mehr. Ich würde lieber mit Shira als mit Agate reisen. Obwohl ich Agate auch mag. Ich glaube, ich werde ihn jetzt nehmen. Weil dann kann er für den physischen Schaden sorgen und Estelle werde ich dann eher so auf Zauberei und sowas alles fokussieren. Wir machen das jetzt mal so. Alright then. Just keep in mind you're full bracer now. I ain't gonna go easy on you. Ja, so kennen wir dich auch, Agate. Das überrascht mich nicht. Hope you're ready.
Yeah, I know. I kinda thought you might say something macho like that.
What? Come on now. Starting off with an argument is probably not the best way to begin this trip. Anyway, that will make Annelies and me the other team. I'm looking forward to seeing how your training turned out.
Heck yeah! It feels like forever since we worked together, She-Ra.
So with that out of the way, the next step is figuring out how we're gonna wander the country looking for shadows.
Any thoughts, Elnan?
Possibly. I would suggest beginning by going to help the regions with the busiest branches. In fact, I just received pleas for aid from the Ruin and Roland branches today, rather desperate sounding ones at that.
That sounds just lovely. I suppose I have been away from Roland for too long.
I'd best go help Aina.
Yeah, I think that's for the best. It's been a while since I've seen Aina too. This will be fun.
Well, we'll head to Ruin then. You're cool with that, right, Estelle?
Of course. Man, I wonder how everyone in Ruin is doing.
I'll contact the branches ahead of your arrival. Be careful, everyone. Die Frage ist natürlich, ob ich dann irgendwann auch mal mit der Kombination She-Ra und Annelies spielen werde oder ob ich immer nur das Team Estelle steuern werde, weil ja ansonsten sind die beiden anderen Mädels ja auch eher magisch orientiert, ne? Also She-Ra, Annelies. Okay, we'll get a bit of an early start then. Estelle, you just gotten back too. I'm sorry we couldn't spend more time together.
Me too. It sounds like Aina and Roland really need some help too, though. Be sure to say hi to everyone for me.
You got it. Estelle, I'm sure you're fine, but don't fret yourself to loose ends, alright?
She-Ra.
My tarot tells me that the bond between you and Joshua has not been severed yet. So don't worry, believe in your connection to him. Follow it and your trail will be clear, I know it.
Yeah, thanks, She-Ra. I feel a lot braver now.
Come on now, don't make that face. You're a full bracer, remember? Be proud of yourself.
Right, I am. Hihi, so Estelle, guess this is goodbye for now then.
Annelies, kriegen wir jetzt unser Equipment wieder oder nimmt sie das mit? Sie nimmt das bestimmt mit.
Thanks for going with me on my training. She-Ra asked you to come along with me, right? I've been found out like a pea thief in the night. She-Ra said having someone who didn't know Joshua too well around would help you sort out of your feelings. So yeah, she asked me.
Haha, I thought so. What the? Don't tell her everything.
Hey, what's wrong with being upfront at this point, right?
Den Streit könnt ihr dann später noch austragen.
But the real truth is, it wasn't just that. I did want to train myself too, and I really do think I learned a lot by training with you, Estelle. So I've gotta say it too. Thank you, Annelies. Okay, deep breaths. I know you might think I'm weird for saying this, but...
Huh?
I like to think we're already friends, but, well... I'd like it if you and me, Estelle, if we became something more.
Was? Mehr als Freundschaft, oder was? Wow! Is sie lesbisch? Well, are you saying what I think you're saying?
No, don't try to stop me, She-Ra. I'm serious, I'm absolutely sure about this.
Serious? Oh my. Really? Right here in public? You have got to be freaking kidding me.
I know I'm a couple years older than you, Estelle, but we've totally spent about the same amount of time in the guild. And you know what? Age doesn't matter when it comes to something like this. So what do you think?
I'm really happy and I think my heart is racing out of my chest, but this is kind of a surprise to say the least. Besides, there's Joshua, and there's kind of some issues on a couple fronts, or more than a couple, or rather, I don't,
Joshua? What does he have to do with this? And what problems would there be on a couple fronts if we become rivals?
Was? Rivals? Okay, ich glaube, das war ein interessant inszeniertes Missverständnis, wenn ich das jetzt richtig lese.
Yeah, we're about the same age, about equal in skill level. I thought it would help us both try to reach even higher, but you don't actually like the idea, do you?
Ja, jetzt verstehen wir auch alle, was du meinst, meine Liebe. Wir haben alle, glaube ich, in die gleiche Richtung gedacht, oder?
That's what you meant. Okay.
As unpredictable as always, I see. Not quite the punchline I was expecting.
Punchline? Well, if that's what you meant.
Alright then. I, Esther Bright, hereby recognize you as my rival, Annalise Elfeed. Consider the gauntlet thrown in your face even.
Sweet! Alright, step 1, a race to see which of us can reach a gate and She-Ra's level first.
Bring it, Swordbrain. I'll leave you eating my bracer point dust. Oh boy, I do believe we are in some amount of peril, my good Mr. Krosner. Huh, seriously? Nothing scarier than a couple kids charging straight ahead? Okay, this is the final boarding call for the Cecilia, bound for Roland. All passengers, please embark immediately. That's us, I'm afraid. Tschüss, Mädels. Ich wäre so gern zu viert jetzt hier auf Reisen gegangen. Well then, you two, stay safe. We'll contact you through the guild should we find anything. Keep in touch with us as well. Will do.
See you, Annalise, She-Ra, stay safe. Yeah, good luck, Estelle.
Und so beginnt ein neues Kapitel, im wahrsten Sinne des Wortes. Ich hoffe, ich habe mich jetzt nicht falsch entschieden. Ihr könnt mir ja gerne sagen, hätte irgendein essentielles Argument eher dafür gesprochen, sich für She-Ra zu entscheiden? Ich glaube, letzten Endes ist das doch egal, oder? Hängt wahrscheinlich auch damit zusammen, was für persönliche Kampfpräferenzen man mitbringt. Okay then, should we finish our check-in and wait for the next Ruin-bound flight? Yeah, the ship bound for Ruin ought to get here soon enough. Sure, you don't want to do some shopping or something, though. Been a month.
I wouldn't mind hitting the department store, but are you sure you wouldn't mind a gate?
I'm easy, really. Guys just charge into things without any planning, you see. Girls are the ones who actually bother preparing and whatnot. I say choose what you think is important.
Haha, okay. Well, to be honest, I can get what I need in Ruin. Let's just get our tickets.
Works for me. Tickets should be sold in the lobby of the Airship Company building.
Let's go!
Oh mein Gott, nach wie viel gefühlten Jahren kann ich mich jetzt wieder bewegen? Boah, okay, ihr Lieben, dann werde ich jetzt hier, einfach weil ich jetzt schon fast 2 Stunden am Stück aufnehme, einen Cut machen und wir werden beim nächsten Mal gucken, dass wir unser Ticket organisieren, werden gucken, was wir hier noch Schönes einkaufen können, was wir hier noch so mitnehmen können an Vorbereitung, an Erkundung und hast du nicht gesehen. Ich bin sehr gespannt, bedanke mich an dieser Stelle wie immer fürs Einschalten und würde mich sehr freuen, wenn ihr auch beim nächsten Mal wieder mit dabei seid. Macht's gut, ihr Lieben, und bis dann. Ciao!